very nice work. Wherever that you are. Rich, also, Onyomunyaji said the Clasico was a little bit boring.
Hey, that is the commentary among for running around.
The game itself.
Yes, the game itself.
Oh, the game wasn't boring. No.
Yes, I'm for the Clasico.
No.
Too boring.
No, but look at even say one she give me be crumple. Now call whichever football site. Now go check it how the game unfolded. I wouldn't say you're boring. Barcelona did share in the first goal in the 6 minutes, Christensen, and I think that sets the tone of the game. Then, for instance, Vinicius Junior being a penalty in the 18th minute. So just before the 38th minute, near 2 goals or Clasico, and that sets the pace of the competition. Second half, when Barcelona were dominating the game, and Fermin Lopez managed 2-1. Then Lucas Vazquez, Obia this season on Shadambo game, showed his mettle. It was a game win. I just have 3 things spend on me person me pointing out. 3 things. Rich, you go about Clasico no. He say Madrid aye nioma or Champions League him. And we know say Madrid yes and nioma in Champions League no or building momentum. It is almost difficult for you to stop them. Whatever happened, we knew that Barcelona would have to put in a fight because Barca won a big game against Girona in the lead up to see about Spanish La Liga and so many very important points are. This is where they can get those important points from. Because this season, home and then away in the Clasico, Real Madrid had just 6 points from them. It is a table, no sir. Take 6 points from Madrid, points now can and what's going on. Now for 6 points, Barcelona. You will see that is where Barcelona have lost the Spanish La Liga this season. So it was a game that we expected Barca to dominate and then go for 3 points because it is more important or it should have been more important to them than Team FN Real Madrid. But in the first 6 minutes, Christensen a goal, then the game had to war on until this penalty incident. Rich, you see, whatever that you say, me, this is not Adiabeka James any penalty. A clear-cut penalty on Lucas Vazquez. And Mahuza Gofu they compare the Abukayo Saka AC with Bayern. It is different. The pace of Sadio and Vazquez and it was important. And Vazquez was very, very important in that game with Albert friend Cancelo and conceded that penalty. I think there was a game. Lamine Yamal were very important. For me, one of the best players was that game. Then this one. So how do you tell me say a gamer? You have just about 29 minutes. You have one penalty incident. You have one goal like you say across a line and cross a line. Then a goal from the opposing team. Or say any exciting and it was boring. I don't agree. Now, Rich, the question is, did this cross the line or not?
That is the question.
Me who say being sport for say omo satellites camera na de omo de aba some will be say cross it, be say cross it. But whilst that is the question, do you know the bigger question? Adding in La Liga, Javier Tebas, any goal line technology for me, that is the bigger question. What about you cross you and cross you out of Europe? Top 5 leagues no. The only league, only goal line technology is the Spanish La Liga. Adentia. It is also investing in Bono. And you want to make sure everything is credible. Why don't you have the goal line technology? Rich, I think the goal line technology in Bono it costing most of the leagues in Europe between 3.2 million to 3.5 million. And make up pay because in the context of the money that the La Liga makes, that is pay. Adding to the La Liga the goal line technology.
A peanut.
It is peanuts.
Okay.
Adding to the La Liga any goal line technology. You cannot even fault whoever. Say born try handling it, born foul and I say I found him. That was part of the thing. So in the first 30 minutes, we had gotten this huge part of the conversation our game with him in terms of drama. Then Frankie de Jong Baby Prayer Efrimu, which in the second half.
So Kofi, you hear me say? Yeah. Only goal line technology.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, now here, no. After watching videos upon videos, no. Our conclusion is saying.
Trust me, my conclusion is very inconclusive.
Inconclusive.
Yeah. Because Midrano with
so now so be able to be crying and blame the referee.
No, what mean blame referee, sir? Because
no, I cry any opportunity to watch videos upon videos, no. Yes, inconclusive.
Because you see the full circumference of the ball, the full circumference of the ball here can. So even if the last radius a bare ball in channel, and this is it. Say and cross here. You can't tell me say cross it. And make general say I catch you say and cross here because from what I see here, full circumference then cross here. But if there is VAR may tell me say the angle na me share fini wrong. So because there's a sensor, then it will sense to the finish like it's a full circumference that crossing. Although say when the camera make us and cross here. So my analysis will always be inconclusive. Okay. That is why VAR Spanish La Liga so munya VAR munya finish and goal line technology will game in him. We see Rich. When Fermin Lopez shares are going on honesty, na me just say Barca winning game no. Trust me. Around this time, I thought Barcelona had won the game. Because before that game, they were the best team. I want to know more dominating. And one of the best things that you could see to break down Madrid team way is to get between the two center backs now. Which immediately said Barca shares are go no. Then I saw something. So what Johnny was on the tactical but I'm saying here the bicho. Say Ushe Barca versus PSG. What is on the tactical board this year? You saw it then. The same thing. Now, she go or Lucas Vasquez share, you know. Look at João Cancelo. She Abrante friend Vinicius Jr. He's been closed down by Abrante friend Jules Koundé. Now, immediately Vinicius Jr. picks the ball and a trigger for Lucas Vasquez to attack the far post of Barcelona far post no, from the blind side of Abrante friend João Cancelo. Now, look at that. From Nechi, Obeboshin. Boom. Only coach Ibiadin Konveka say that is bad defending from João Cancelo. Obibeka say, oh, maybe that is just a one-off. It is not a one-off, Richard. This is
a video. No game too much.
This is the
awareness
video.
From Dodo.
This is a video from Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain. Go now, Ousmane Dembele say, you know, the same thing as what Lucas Vasquez into show. Shadia, the top one is the one from Paris Saint-Germain game. Look at Abrante friend Ousmane Dembele on your top. Ousmane is from the blind side of Cancelo, or you're unaware, on team defending his spaces well, then he goes in behind him, then pam, the goal comes in.
So now, after one of the 20 Barcelona for him per se, men ni win a permanent.
I feel no man starting and I said time nobody thought he had gotten the player. Time
now when is the as a good defender.
Pep Guardiola and then they having issues now or changing from players who can defend spaces instead of just 1v1 defending. You know? People didn't understand. But this is it from João Cancelo. And our frailties in the defending. In 2 weeks, in 5 days actually, or consider 2 goals, 1 penalty, 1 goal from Ousmane Dembele. Then in the Real Madrid games, another penalty and another goal like this from this one. João Cancelo, Ekosesa, goal from Tima, your friend in Real Madrid, and it was a big one. Then
and now sure, Chelsea, Cancelo is a winger. Because he has almost 0 defensive abilities.
Yeah, you can Rich. I don't think say or your winger. And I say, well, who what can say? Game as a sound. The football that we watch now, it changes. The metamorphosis of the game echoes to the BR. Rich, not 3 years ago, less than 2 years ago, me and you can say about some boy. Yes, you were Fiifi. No, I'm a creative, deep line creator that would wax lyrical about a Jumana no, you know. Because those were the demands of the game in that time, you know.
Maybe it was because of Box City.
No, but
the players around him makes him good player.
No, not necessarily. Time and purpose was a son and son free, cancel bono bono. And also cancel free, remember center backs me and sa. So I can walk across a bit more. Because he wanted players who could defend space in transitions. And remember that Cancelo or no walk and no be more. And the Cancelo could not change his game to adapt to the modern trends of the game at that point in time. So I saw called Bayern, no Baba Senior called Barca. Then now still, in terms of on the ball, like what he's saying, winger, creator, midfielder, he can do all of those brilliant stuff. No? But Nia can say to defend the spaces, Rich, the Intia Caesar Spelequeta, any Ashley Como, no matter how much you define or redefine fullback, you will go back to them, no? And they say they were fullbacks that could do their job first as a defender. You defend this space, no? The cross, so Ashiliko will give you that. So João Cancelo definitely LT Barca. Now this one, oh the mayor, me say whatever the cases. Now me say Mr. Jude Bellingham, what is saying? No, Rich is serious. 2 Clásicos. 2 Clasicos in the first season.
Yeah.
Time and it matter most. The first one, El de Munjik. This one at the Santiago Bernabeu. Now look at say at this point in time, we're playing inside, asking for the ball. Asking for the ball, take responsibility, then bam, Jude Bellingham. No, you see, and you say ball never told when you must have and I say we show. It is the belief that ball if you ever, you go wide. And Jude Bellingham said, me attack a far post. No, look at him from the view free back. From the bright side again of our Rawani Kunde. Then you slot it in. So Oja Fiifi-Manfred, and Kaboni man mechanic man want to, but over there. So Jude Bellingham air quality, trust me. I know say was a gamer. You didn't see so much of Jude Bellingham any the Bemo. But at the end of the day, you could tell say he is a top player. And when we need 2 El Clasicos, I'm a team friend in Real Madrid. No, it's the same story. Minister say Chelsea Nibia was surprised by who on Saturday. Man, anytime means me predicting, no? Okay, because I didn't know where to go. Man City are better cover Champions League. And can the paper my Chelsea should be able to hurt them. But Chelsea team here unpredictable. Only the Kwakoba. You also say, can they really get their job done? Because how many times that you more Chelsea in Man City, Chelsea in Arsenal, Chelsea in Man United, Chelsea in Liverpool. Now me man can Chelsea should have killed the game. Did Makasa from the beginning of the season till now. And then was another representation of games. Chelsea but they weren't able to finish it up. Pep Echo match we muno. None the players didn't have brebre. Akanji, Ake, Stones, all we boy in the game against Real Madrid. And going to play against Chelsea. He knew that it was going to be a transitional team to go and play against them. He will go with the same lineup. Madrid, Bon was similar to what Chelsea wanted to do. Now, you see, let me give Mauricio Pochettino credit for the way we are here. C'est Oshe on your tactical board, sir. C'est Oshe Abrante's friend Conor Gallagher. Usually, Conor Gallagher is supposed to play as a double pivot. But sometimes, Obon on the left-hand side. Game win for the very first time. Obo Conor Gallagher as a left winger. And me was go for a baby question say, I didn't approach elbow Conor Gallagher on the left-hand side. It was purely defensive plan. Because now corner, punch any corner him say the build-up of Man City. So what's Man City right-hand side and it is Rodri, Foden, Alvarez, and a branch friend Bernardo Silva. That is where team Manchester City build-up. Those areas where Conor Gallagher was. So their plan was simple. Young corner was our area one. So he will exert pressure in those areas, win the ball from some angles, no. Then he can play for it and create better chances for us from the turnovers. And it started. It's an ocean on the tactical border. Yabo game just about the first 5 minutes. You started and Walker air building up from South Zone and making one matches this year. Then look at what Conor Gallagher does. On the sound intensity and any aggression, leads the press. And then Richard already born from this area. Then all of a sudden, Chelsea created a first chance of the game. Because that game plan was spot on from Papa friend Mauricio Pochettino. But the first chance again from our brand friend Nicholas Jackson. Nothing to write home about. Rich. Oh yeah, Okoshe comps now makeka boom no. Nicholas Jackson chances are all.
Ububefu mo abeto ne twede.
Rich. Unim the essence yes three. Rich. Odo pa she dey be Chelsea for ni nyina. Say ye
and wa busa man.
And me be some.
Okay.
So we Nicholas Jackson chances of saying free one ma. Why na all Chelsea team more ball China. So we chances not saying now. Who made Chelsea play the way they played? It is him. On no running channels no. On no man.
Well, workaholic, but you.
Yes.
You go feed the man for both. Say you are a striker. At the end of the day, strike what man say. But born to attend him. And you will bet Chlebeji and no moon pen.
No, me no yajini. But Nyame can say. And you have asked them to catch it. Say Ellen Haaland. Yes, you Ellen Haaland go on no shit. And I go on no shit. No, I say go on carbon who you understand now. So the game is about all the faces. Chances not Chelsea crazy, you know. And Nicholas Jackson and Chelsea creates our chances now.
Okay.
And that is why for me, it is important saying Chelsea be Biano. The next striker that they will buy in the summer should be somebody that can play next to Nicholas Jackson. Because Nipo be chasing ball channels him. Nipo be running after second balls. Nipo be very aggressive. Right here, first half, you not Pepe John Stones a free. No, the Ruben Diaz. Why? because Stones could not deal with the physicality of Jackson. And first half, it was clear. And until say Chelsea be losing concentration and everything. They are just about 3 to 5 things they say Chelsea here in the summer. Some match a lot of matches are catching me say there is no way Chelsea should sack Mauricio Pochettino in the summer. Almost project in actually 5 years time. Because in this game, you could tell say Pochettino Medjuma or 2. As a film, say still Chelsea are spending $1 billion DBA, and Chelsea needs a goalkeeper. Chelsea needs a fullback. Chelsea needs a center forward. As a film. And Chelsea is saying will be some more questions with respect to almost squad planning this our squad building.
Come 11 o'clock.
And then finally, I did say Chelsea here power, and they say they need to buy somebody else next to Nicolas Jackson to get a job that Yami Adama next season. Nyoma bebre honor now more there yen can be beyond Cheremo. Yen can be beyond Cheremo. And can't James on can't James on your United supporter. Now Saturday near to demo. And now you Coventry. Okay. Obetrahana is on you. Was a crocodile John out of the Azana, washing United. And I know she United. I am a former team, and I'm the former team. Which Mutim Satim, it's Mr. 3-0.
Now what the heck your point? So what's in explanation of the manner? I'm out for say a scholar disappointing and on this uncle for Massa.
For a king's main country,
Bob Coventry actually training more about today and disappointing. That the Hagram coach or new team no coaching.
For a king's main country, Coventry looked like the Premier League team. Manchester United looked like the Championship team.
All right. I know. Intervention. Almost so much.
Question was San Siro.
Okay. All right. All right. Yan told you, my dear, 104.5.